River State update. The Governor Siminalayi Fubara, ignores all appeal court judgments in favor of Oko-Jumbo, says Sam Nwanosike. Of course, the appeal court judgment was full of flaws, and that is why those judgments have been tabled at the Supreme Court. So wait, okay? Wait, don't blame the governor. The governor ignored all the appeal court judgments. You go now, go and take over the local government office if you know your tenure is still in place. Or let the lawmakers start legislating. If they think they know what they are doing. That is it. So there's no need to complain. The governor has just filed a challenge that appeal court judgment at the Supreme Court. So you go and wait. Nwanosike, the main troublemaker in Rivers State. So in a recent video on TVC, former chairman of Ikwere local government area in Rivers State, Sam Nwanosike, has raised concerns about the governor's disregard for constitutional and judicial mandates. Nwanosike alleges that the governor has ignored multiple court of appeal judgments that declared Oko-Jumbo's activities as legally void. So the problem we have in our state is that we have a leader who has decided to govern without any regard for the constitution or known court judgment. Nwanosike stated he highlighted that the Court of Appeal had issued clear rulings against Oko-Jumbo's administration, but the governor has not taken any steps to appeal these decisions to the Supreme Court. Instead, the governor has continued to support the Oko-Jumbo-led administration, defying the court's directives. Can you imagine this Nwanosike? He's trying to create another narrative now. The government is running and there's nothing they can do about it. And the funniest of all is that the government is making significant progress with only three-man assembly, assembly members. And it's moving without argument, no issues. Okay, so the situation has created a significant legal and administrative crisis in Rivers State. Nwanosike's comment reveals the tension between the state's executive branch and the judiciary, raising questions about the rule of law and governance in the region. Can you imagine? Observers and legal experts have expressed concern over the governor's actions, warning that such disregard for judicial rulings undermines the integrity of the legal system and erodes public trust in government institutions. So, what are those appeal court judgments that Fubara has ignored? Is it about the, what do they call it? The local government chairman? I know that appeal court made some judgment which they left a lot of loopholes in it. Okay, so now Nwanosike is saying that Fubara had ignored those judgment in favor of Jumbo, did not appeal the judgment, did not do anything, did not act on the judgment, and nothing, only to continue to work with Victor Oko-Jumbo, ignoring the rest people. The truth is that the guy is also intelligent, so he knows what he's doing. If you think that is an issue, then go and challenge it to court. He will come and meet you there. That is it. If you think he has ignored all the court judgments and now it's affecting you, then you go to court, go and challenge it. That is the best thing you should do rather than crying here. Some say this idiot should go and find another job. There is one governor in Rivers State, and we know him as Mr. Fubara. All these local government chairmen, they actually don't have any job. That is the truth. The councillors, the chairmen, they don't have work at all. That is why, in fact, all the politicians in Nigeria, they don't have skill set, they don't have business, they don't have work experience. So that is why they have decided to take politics as their career, and they continue to die for it. And again, you also see that the politicians in Nigeria, a lot of them are either some are school dropout or secret court members or violent members or people who passed through school, but school did not pass through them or did not even go to school at all. Those are the people that we have as politicians, and that is why our political space is the way it is. Another person saying this guy, they cry too much now. So we saying, weary. That is small thing. So I don't give a to. So there's nothing you can do. I thought by now you would have either broken into Ikwerre local government area council offices, or you would have, arrested or sued Governor Fubara for not obeying the appeal court judgment. The truth here is that this Nwanosike and his group, the local government chairman, are just a bunch of troublemakers. Just like Martins Amewule and his group are also a bunch of troublemakers. Quite unfortunate and very bad for the group. Okay, right now Nwike is not even talking again because that is their godfather. Nwike is now overwhelmed by the protest and the things happening at Abuja. So right now he doesn't even have interest in knowing what is happening in Rivers State now. Abuja is already overwhelming to him. That is what we see there. Wow, so Nwanosike is still making trouble. I thought Nwanosike, was it not last week or last 2 weeks, he said he was going to break, he's still the legitimate member, rather chairman of the local government. Even when Chidoloi said enough is enough, they will break into the offices and they will occupy it. I thought by now they would have started breaking into the offices and occupying them because they're saying that it is their right. This is crazy. This is crazy. So now Nwanosike has not been able to, beat the police that are staging checkpoint at the gate and, preventing people from going into the offices. Last 2 weeks again, we remember how there was a fight between the pro-Nwike and pro-Fubara group when the new caretaker committee chairman of Ikwerre local government was having an event, and Nwanosike group intercepted them and there was a fight. They were there. The same thing happened in Obiakpo local government area. Okay, so with the Martins Amewule group trying to fight the government officials having a program there. So it means that those people that are not relenting, those people, they are not tired. But the truth is that Fubara is quenching them one by one, quenching them step by step. And I know that at a point they will not be able to talk again. I think right now Rivers State is looking quiet, like those pro-Nwike groups are not making too much noise again, and everywhere is calm. Now what is just taking the space now is the hunger protest going on across the country. So Nwanosike should stop raising dust in Rivers State. If not that Fubara is a gentleman, all of those troublemakers would have been arrested and locked up. When Nwike was the governor, they didn't do that nonsense. They didn't even have the liver to do that nonsense. Because Fubara is not a gentleman that are trying to frustrate him. But it's not going to work. So thank you for listening, and let's have a comment.